was asked yesterday, showing a Void build that I did. That's super OP. Works really well. And I was asked to try it in the Lawless, so I did. But it's not fair to the other players that I'm playing with to stop and show you what my setup is, because they need help. So basically in there, I've got everything feeding the Void. So kinetic and Void. This one is a harmonic siphon, so whatever super you're using. And the nothing manacles improve the scatter grenade. So, and you get an additional charge. So it enables tracking, and they create additional scatter projectiles. It just is an ad clearer. It works awesome. You can put one grenade into a crowd of, and it'll just keep on feeding and feeding and feeding. And then you just have to maybe take out a couple of stragglers. The rest is all personal. But as you see, I've got my Void weapons boosted. And my ammo for Void weapons, because I'm using this Void and this Void. Now on my aspects, I do use the Nova Bomb. It's a little slower going out there, but it's devastating. These two don't matter. You only get one choice for that, but the scatter grenade is a must because of those gauntlets work with the scatter grenade. Feed the Void. So defeat the target with Void ability to activate Devour. So that restores your health, and as you get kills, it feeds your grenades back as well. Now, with these gauntlets, you don't have to overcharge your grenade to make it more effective. That's with a different Void build that I'll show you right away. That will help. So just make sure that you have these two. Chaos Accelerant. And you can cook it if you want, but in here you don't usually have that much time because there's so many ads. And because you're a Warlock, you're pretty squishy. Now your fragments, these are Echo of Expulsion. Void ability cause targets to explode. Gives you 10% on your super. Damaging targets with grenades grants melee energy. Echo of Provision. Echo of Instability. Defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to your Void weapons. And this one is really important. Your Void grenades weaken targets, so when they get out there and they hit a big boss, it weakens them a bit. Now, on my power, you'll see that I only have this at 169. It only has to be around 160. Because I've got these two on here, they give you 20 per. So I could actually drop one of my to make this down 160, but you have to pick up an orb to get those boosts. So you gain an armor charge, and that's what gives these the extra 20. So you get 20 for this, 20 for this one, and if you put a third on, you only get an extra 10. So I'm going to actually take this off and feed this to my super. So here you only have to be at 160, and this gives your super just a little bit more strength. So that's the build for this Void. And another one. This one works really good in the Lawless. This one here works better for doing Grandmasters and everything, because with this weapon, when you hold the scope and you focus, you get a way stronger shot. Hits like a truck. But when you get a kill from an ad, it makes you invisible. So now you can move spots very quickly. On this one, I have the Controverse hold, and here, your grenade final blows create orbs. So I've got two of those ones, and it boosts my power for it as well. So here, I only have to have this at 180 because I only have one of those grenade charges. But keep in mind, you have to pick up an orb to keep your armor charge. So down here, I have my armor charge lasts longer, and on here, I put this on so that I get an extra stack of armor charge. So that really helps to keep it lingering until the next group of guys that you're going to. So on this one, I have Feed the Void and Chaos Accelerant. This one here, you need to overcharge your grenade, making it deadlier and more effective. And I have, I think, the same setup on here. No, this one here I've got Lingering Vortex Grenade because you want it to last a lot longer. So you need Echo of Expulsion, Echo of Remnants, Echo of Instability, and Echo of Starvation. Here, I use the Axion Bolt, so they actually go out and they'll seek targets. So when you cook that grenade, the Axion Bolt detonates twice. Oh, hang on, which one do I have here? Yes, I have this one. And Enhanced Seekers. So they'll track the enemy a lot better. This one's a little bit better for heavier. It'll take out ads as well, but it won't feed the void like the other build. So those are two really good builds that I have for the Void Warlock. You can try out your own combinations, but this works really well for me. And for my artifact, I pretty much use everything on the bottom feeds void. So I hope that helps, and you guys enjoy your gaming. Have a good day.